Okay, the first question, we have we have around 25 minutes for 25 questions. We'll go fast. Listen carefully. First one, which of the following are considered to be the ideal condition for the formation of dew? Okay, ideal condition for the formation of dew. Clear and cloudless skies, calm and stable air, low relative humidity, dew point below freezing point. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. 1 and 2 only, 1, 2 and 3 only, 2, 3 and 4 only, 1, 2, 3 and 4. It's an old model type of question where we have 1 and 2, 2, 3, 4, that kind of options. So here the keyword is going to be dew, and it is going like the keyword is going to be dew and the ideal conditions. So first of all, you should have the idea what dew is. What is dew? It is the water droplets that we see on grasses or small plant leaves in the early winter mornings. So you should have a general idea how dew is being formed. That is the basic concept you need to answer this question. So how is dew formed? Have a clear understanding that dew is not something that is falling from the sky. It is the water vapor. It is the water vapor in the atmosphere. When getting in contact with the cold surfaces, it condensates and forms into tiny water droplets. So water vapor or moisture in the atmosphere or coming in contact with the cold leaves, it condensates to form tiny water droplets. So that's how dew is formed. So now, look, if you know these things, now look at the conditions. Clear, cloudless sky, calm, stable air, low relative humidity, dew point below freezing point. Since being an old type of question, you can apply elimination method here. So which options can be eliminated? Which statement can be eliminated? 3 can be eliminated. Because for dew to form, there should be humidity or good amount of humidity. Only if there is, what is humidity? The amount of moisture. There should be good amount of moisture for the water droplets to form. So you can eliminate 3. If you eliminate 3, you can straight away get to the answer 1 and 2 only. Look at option 4, dew point below freezing point. What is freezing point? Where it turns into ice. If the dew point is the temperature at which water vapor turns into water droplets. So if it is below freezing point, it will straight away change into ice. It won't form into water droplets. So the dew point should be above freezing point. So 3 and 4 is wrong. So answer should be 1 and 2 only. The answer is A. Moving on to the second question. Consider the following statements regarding Sargasso Sea. The sea is located to the west of the Gulf Stream current. It is the only sea in the world without any land boundary. Salinity is low in the Sargasso Sea due to high river influx. Again, it's a like new model type of statements. Only 1, only 2, only 3. Sorry, all 3 and none. Any idea what Sargasso Sea is? No. Anyone who have heard about Sargasso Sea? What is Sargasso Sea? Okay, suppose you don't know about Sargasso Sea. Just read the question. The sea is located to the west of Gulf Stream current. Let it be. It is the only sea in the world without any land boundary. Okay. Salinity is low in the Sargasso Sea due to high river influx. Statement 2 and statement 3 are contradicting. If there is land boundary, then only there will be river influx. If there is no land boundary, how a river can reach that sea? So if statement 2 is right, statement 3 is wrong. If statement 3 is right, statement 2 is wrong. Anyway, the answer is going to be like all 3 is not a right answer. Okay. All 3 is not a right answer. So it should be either A, B or D. The sea is located to the west of Gulf Stream current. Now you should have the idea of where the ocean currents are. Gulf Stream current, where is it located? On the southeastern part of North America, nearby the Gulf of Mexico. To the west of Gulf Stream current, we only have Gulf of Mexico. We have no other seas. Okay. Sargasso Sea, okay, coming to the content part, Sargasso Sea is a sea located between Gulf Stream current, North Atlantic drift, Canary current and equatorial current. Okay. In the Northern Atlantic Ocean, between Gulf Stream current, North Atlantic drift, Canary current and equatorial current. So it's a sea that is surrounded by these oceanic currents. This particular sea is not having any land boundary. That is its significance. Okay. And In this particular sea, a particular weed, a particular algae is growing. The name is sargassum. This particular algae is giving a pinkish red color to this sea. Okay, so that makes the name Sargasso Sea. Okay, the salinity of this sea is high because there is no river influx and it is being surrounded by ocean currents. So 1 is right, 2 is right, answer is B. Sorry, 1 is right, sorry, 1 is wrong, 2 is right, 3 is also wrong. Answer is A. To the west of Gulf Stream current, no, it is lying to the east of Gulf Stream current. Third question regarding clouds. So you are given the characters of a particular cloud. You need to identify which type of cloud they are talking about. They have fibrous and silky appearance. The clouds are composed of tiny ice crystals. During sunset and sunrise, they appear in yellow or white in color. Identify the cloud. They have fibrous and silky appearance. Clue number 1. Clue number 2, they are composed of tiny ice crystals. If the cloud is having ice crystals, means it is at greater heights, then only the temperature will be low to form ice crystals. The cloud generally contains water vapor and tiny water droplets. If it is to form ice, the temperature should be extremely low. That means it should be very higher. So which among these are high clouds? Cirrus cloud. Answer is C, cirrus clouds. 4, it's basically a content-based question. Consider the following statement regarding solar system. You get it from NCERT. The period of rotation is less than period of revolution for all the planets. Mars is the only inner planet which has more than 1 moon. Surface density of planets decreases from Mercury to Neptune. Period of rotation of Earth is 24 hours. Period of revolution of Earth is 365 days. For all planets, their period of rotation is less than period of revolution except Venus. Venus is the only planet which is having period of rotation greater than period of revolution. I think the period of rotation is around 243 Earth days. Mars is the only inner planet which has more than 1 moon. What are inner planets? Planets lying within the asteroid belt. Okay, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. If you look at Mercury and Venus, they have no natural satellites. Then if you look at Earth, 1 natural satellite. Mars is the only inner planet having more than 1 moon. Mars is having 2. I think Phobos and Deimos. Surface density of all planets decreases from Mercury to Neptune. Surface density of planets decreases from Mercury to Neptune except Earth. Earth is the densest planet. That's the point that you should be knowing. If you know that Earth is the densest planet, this third is also wrong. So, first is wrong, 2 is right, 3 is wrong. Answer is? Sorry, are correct. Okay, first is wrong, 2 is right, 3 is wrong. So answer is A, 1 only. Alle? Yes. 5. When a person travels from poles to equator, which of the following is or are visible? Increase in distance between longitudes, steady increase in the temperature, complete absence of tundra vegetation. So, suppose you are traveling from poles to equator, which all things are visible? Increase in distance of longitude, yes or no? Yes, 2 longitudes are farthest apart at the equator, they meet at poles. The distance between 2 longitudes increases as we reach towards equator. Steady increase in temperature? No, we can't have steady increase in temperature. Suppose in the path there is a mountain range, the temperature will fall. 2 is wrong. Complete absence of tundra vegetation? No, tundra is basically the vegetation found in extremely cold areas. Consider Himalayas. Himalayas is lying somewhere in the temperate region, still we have tundra vegetation. So answer is A, 1 only. 6. Consider the following statements regarding hot wet equatorial vegetation. Seeding, flowering and decaying of the trees do not take place in a seasonal pattern. Lumbering is a major economic activity due to the pure stand of trees in this type of climate. What about statement 1? Twin statement type of question. What about statement 1? Is it right or wrong? Equatorial type of climate. What is the climatic condition? Every day we have high temperature till the afternoon. Afternoon, we have heavy rainfall. There is no seasonal pattern, no distinct winter season. So, seeding, flowering, everything does not take place in a seasonal pattern. In the tropical region, suppose India, suppose Kerala, I think I have given the example of a mango tree in the class. If you consider a mango tree, it flowers in a particular season. The fruit forms in another season. Food ripens in another season in India. But in equatorial region, there is no seasonal variation. So there is no particular season for these things. Lumbering is a major economic activity due to the pure stand of trees in this type of climate. True or false? False. Lumbering means cutting down the trees for timber. That's right. Lumbering is a major activity. But it is not due to the pure stand of trees. Pure stand means finding the same species of tree on a same area, finding a large number of same species of tree in the same area. In equatorial area, in equatorial forest, the trees will be mixed. We have different types of trees in the same region. Pure stands of trees generally found in Mediterranean, British type of climate, not in equatorial type of climate. That makes second statement wrong, first statement right. Again, the answer is or not correct. So the second statement is wrong, first statement is right. The answer is B, 2 only. Not correct. 7. The physical features that separate Asia and Europe. We say Eurasia to be a single piece of land. Asia and Europe are two different continents. Which of these physical features are separating Asia and Europe? Ural Mountains, Caspian Sea, Caucasus Mountains, Black Sea. If you look at the boundaries, Ural Mountains, Caspian Sea, Caucasus Mountains, Black Sea. All these physical barriers act as the boundary between Europe and Asia. Ural Mountains, Caspian Sea, Caucasus Mountains and Black Sea. So answer should be D. Okay. Question number 8. Which of these following statements is correct regarding tropical and temperate grasslands? Both these grasslands are found in the western margin of continents. Grasses in temperate grassland is generally taller than that of tropical grasslands. Prairies, downs and wells are the names of tropical grasslands in different regions. Temperate grasslands are comparatively treeless compared to tropical grasslands. What is the answer? Both these grasslands are found in western margin of continents? No, both these are on the continental interiors. Grass in temperate grassland is generally taller than tropical grasslands? No, tropical grassland grasses are taller. Prairies, downs, wells are name of temperate grasslands. Tropical grasslands have short trees. Temperate grasslands are practically treeless. So the answer is D. Consider the following statements regarding submarine relief features. A submarine canyon is a steep-sided valley cut across the continental shelf and continental slope. Continental shelf is wider at the regions having mountains near the coast. Oceanic trenches are found along the divergent boundaries of the plate. Which option can be eliminated? Where can we see oceanic trenches? Convergent boundary, continent-ocean convergence or ocean-ocean convergence. So 3 is eliminated. What about option A? Submarine canyon is a steep-sided valley cut across the continental shelf and continental slope. Yes, it is the definition. Like submarine canyon we studied as an I-shaped valley along continental shelf and continental slope. 1 is right, 3 is wrong. What about 2? Continental shelf is wider at the regions having mountains near the coast. Sea level rises, submergence. If suppose we are having a mountain over here, if the sea level rise also, it cannot get much. It cannot enter much. So, continental shelf is narrower in the regions of mountain. Okay, continental shelf is narrower. So, second statement is wrong, third statement is wrong, the right is only 1. Conditions favorable for temperature inversion. What is temperature inversion? Temperature usually decreases in troposphere, but in some cases it increases. That is temperature inversion. So for temperature inversion to occur, the outgoing radiation should be high. That is the primary condition. The outgoing radiation or the loss of heat should be high. So, the favorable condition includes snow-covered ground surface, long night, moist air near the ground surface, slow movement of air. If you are having moist air near the ground surface, water vapor is one of the major content that traps heat, that does not allow the escape of heat. So, for temperature inversion to occur, the loss of heat should be high, the moisture content should be low. So, the third statement can be eliminated. The answer is 1, 2 and 4, C. 10th question, the answer is C. Question number 11. Match the following: Lake Titicaca, Rift Valley, Lake Tanganyika, Tectonic, Lake Lonar, Crater Lake. Any idea? This is regarding the formation of different types of lake. Where is Lake Tanganyika? If you know where is Lake? Lake Tanganyika is in Africa. In Africa, you might have heard about East African Rift Valley. So, Lake Tanganyika is the Rift Valley lake, Titicaca is the tectonic lake, Lonar is the crater lake which is in India. Crater lake means it has been formed due to a meteorite impact. So, answer is again A. Consider the following statements regarding mangrove cover. Bangladesh has having the highest mangrove cover in the world. Mangrove cover has been decreasing in India. Aquaculture is one of the reasons for the decline in mangrove cover. Mangroves. Give me the answer. Which country is having the highest mangrove cover in the world? The largest mangrove cover is in Sundarbans. But the country having maximum mangrove cover is Indonesia. Sundarbans is shared between India and Bangladesh. The mangrove cover has been decreasing in India, true or false? False. As per the India State of Forest report, the mangrove cover has increased. Aquaculture is one of the reasons for decline of mangrove cover, true or false? True. So 3 only. Thirteen. Consider the following statements regarding salinity of ocean. Salinity decreases consistently from equator to higher latitudes. Surface water salinity is lower than deeper ocean in the polar regions. Salinity increases with continentality at all latitudes. Statement 1. Salinity decreases consistently from equator to higher latitudes. True or false? False. Tropics is the region where we have highest salinity. Surface water salinity is lower than the deeper ocean polar regions. True or false? True. Salinity increases with continentality at all latitudes. False. At higher latitude, salinity decreases with continentality. So the only correct statement is 2. Only 1. The air is said to be completely saturated when absolute humidity is 100 gram per meter cube, relative humidity is 100%, vapor condenses into clouds when it begins to rain. When do we say the air is completely saturated? What is absolute humidity? The amount of moisture in air in gram per meter cube. That is absolute humidity. What is relative humidity? The amount of moisture in air in percent when compared to saturated air. Saturated air means it is the maximum amount of moisture that air can hold. Okay, if 100 gram per meter cube is the saturation, how much gram per meter cube is presently in air, of moisture is presently in air? That is relative humidity. Relative humidity is 100% means the air is saturated. So answer is B. Again a map based question. Africa is the only continent through which all three, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn and Equator passes through. Brazil is the only country through which Tropic of Cancer and Equator passes through. True or false? Equator does not cut through any of the Asian countries. True or false? False. Are not correct is the question. First statement is correct. Second statement is wrong. Brazil is the only country through which Equator and Tropic of Capricorn passes through. Equator passes through India, like Asian countries like Indonesia. So answer is 2 and 3. D. Which of the following is or are the features of dry land agriculture done in regions with rainfall less than 200 centimeter? Shelter belt along the field, mulching, timely sowing of seeds. What is the answer? Dry land agriculture. 200 centimeters the rainfall that you get in equatorial regions. In the region that is having 200 centimeter rainfall, should we do dry land agriculture? No, dry land agriculture is done along the regions having rainfall less than 75 centimeter. This is a previous year UPSC statement. So 1 can be eliminated. Answer is 2, 3 and 4. Consider the following statement regarding soil formation. Soil in the wet equatorial rainy areas is rich in minerals such as calcium, sodium, magnesium, potassium. In tropical climates and in areas of intermediate precipitation condition, calcium carbonate nodules, canker are formed. Humus accumulation takes place in cold areas owing to high bacterial growth. What about statement 1? Right or wrong? Wrong. In equatorial region, due to heavy rainfall, the minerals from the soil gets washed away due to leaching. So they are not rich in minerals. Second statement, go to the third statement. Humus accumulation takes place in cold areas owing to the high bacterial growth. True or false? Humus accumulation takes place in cold areas owing to the low bacterial growth. So 3 is wrong, 1 is wrong, answer is 2 only. B. Consider the following statements. Heat from earth supports wide range of deep water marine organisms. The productivity is high at the bottom of the ocean compared to the ocean surface. At the sea bottom, bacteria are the primary producers. First statement, heat from earth supports wide range of deep water marine organisms. See, statement 1 and statement 3 are mutually supporting each other, isn't it? If 1 is right, most probably 3 is right. So mostly the answer should be C or D. Either 1 and 3 is wrong or 1 and 3 is right. That is the possibility that you have. So you can straight away eliminate A and B. Understood? That's how you should be thinking. So it's either 1 and 3 or 2 only. Look at 2. The productivity is high at the bottom of the sea compared to ocean surface. No, productivity is high at this. Productivity is high at the top layers of ocean where you have enough sunlight. So 2 is wrong. So the answer is 1 and 3. D. With reference to the forces that affect the horizontal winds near the Earth's surface, pressure gradient force is strong when isobars are close to each other and is weak when they are far apart. Frictional force is minimum over sea surface. Coriolis force deflects the wind to the left in northern hemisphere, to the right in northern hemisphere. Statements 3 right or wrong? 3 is wrong. Coriolis force to the right in northern hemisphere, left in southern hemisphere. Eliminate C and D. Frictional force is minimum over sea surface. True or false? True. There are no buildings, trees or anything to apply friction. What about statement 1? Pressure gradient force is strong where isobars are close to each other and weak when they are apart. Isobars means two different lines having the same pressure, isn't it? When they are close means, suppose this is isobar 10, this is isobar 15. They are close means they are now only 1 meter apart, means within 1 meter we have 5 bar pressure difference. If they are apart means, suppose they are 10 meter away, within 10 meter only we are having 5 bar pressure difference. So the pressure gradient is high when they are closer. So the force is high. So answer is 1 and 2 only. A. 20. In southern hemisphere, the shortest night of the year normally occurs. Give me the answer. Second half of December or June? Second half of June. On June 21, we have summer solstice in northern hemisphere. That means it is the shortest day or longest night in southern hemisphere. On December 22nd, It is the shortest day in northern hemisphere. So it is going to be the longest day or shortest night in southern hemisphere. So answer is D, second half of December. Second half of December, D. ശരിയാക്കിയില്ലേ? 21. Arrange the following local winds from east to west. Brickfielder, Chinook, Haboob, Pampero. Brickfielder, Chinook, Haboob, Pampero. So when you are getting such a question, first you should write the locations. It's better if you could write the location. Brickfielder, that is in North America. Then Chinook, sorry, Brickfielder in Australia. Chinook in North America, Haboob, Africa, Pampero, South America. It's asked from east to west. If you look at 1, 2, 3, 4, Brickfielder, fine. Then Chinook, will it come east to west? No. Then if you look at 2, 3, 1, 4, you start with Chinook, 3 comes Haboob, then comes Brickfielder. No. Third one, C, Haboob, then you have Pampero, then you have Chinook, then Brickfielder. That makes sense. So answer is C. (22) With reference to ocean currents, the general movement of the current in northern hemisphere is anti-clockwise and southern hemisphere is clockwise. Right or wrong? General movement of ocean currents. We have studied regarding the gyre circulation, which is clockwise in northern hemisphere, anti-clockwise in southern hemisphere. First statement wrong. In lower latitudes, warm currents flow on the eastern shores and cold currents on the western shores. True. North Sea, in spite of its location, higher latitudes, records higher salinity due to Labrador current. True or false? Labrador current is a cold current. If it's a cold current, the salinity? If it's a cold current, the salinity will decrease. So 3 is wrong. Answer is 2 only, C. Consider the following statements regarding seismic waves. Body waves are longitudinal waves and surface waves are transverse waves. Velocity of waves increases with increase in density of materials through which they are passing through. Shadow zone of secondary waves is larger than primary waves. Secondary waves are faster than surface waves. Body waves are longitudinal waves and surface waves are transverse waves. True or false? Body waves we can classify into primary and secondary. Primary are longitudinal, secondary are transverse. We cannot say entire body waves are longitudinal, but entire surface waves are transverse. So first statement is wrong. Velocity of the wave increases with increase in density of material. True. Shadow zone of secondary waves are larger than primary waves. True or false? True. Secondary waves are faster than surface waves. True or false? Body waves and surface waves. Body waves are faster than surface waves. Body waves we have primary and secondary. Primary is faster than secondary, but secondary is faster than surface waves. So answer is, so 4 is right, 2 is right, 3 is right, isn't it? So all 3. Answer is C. Okay. 23, the answer is C. 24, regarding Earth's interior, density of core of Earth is almost 3 times the density at Earth's crust. Lithosphere consists of crust and portions of upper mantle. The Gutenberg discontinues between mantle and core. What is the answer? Density of crust is around 3 gram per centimeter cube. Density of core varies from 9 to 14.5 gram per centimeter cube. So density of core is almost 3 times. Lithosphere consists of crust and portions of upper mantle. Yes, in upper mantle we have asthenosphere. The region above asthenosphere is lithosphere. Gutenberg is between mantle and core. Answer is D. Regarding extratropical cyclones or temperate cyclones, they can form both on land as well as seas. Yes. Maximum occurrence of this cyclone is during winter. Yes. Once they form, they travel from east to west direction. They are formed in temperate regions. In temperate regions, these cyclones are carried by westerlies. Westerlies are traveling from west to east. So, for the Sunday's exam, first of all, make sure that you have every concepts clear. Okay. If you are having the concepts very clear, you will be able to answer most of the conceptual question. Most of the conceptual questions. So, more than like by hearting the content, make the concepts clear first. Then go for a map study. Just list down the name of the places that was recently in news. You might have the current affairs notes. From that, make the list. Study the map. Take the atlas. Study the map. If you are learning about a particular country, study the surrounding countries. If you are learning about a particular ocean, then also study the surrounding countries. Then any straits, any gulf or anything in that particular ocean. So do the map study. Have the concepts clear. Okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate your exam? Eh? Okay, like what do you think? Like was exam really tough? Huh? Is it regarding the toughness of exam or your levels of preparation? Okay, thank you.